Good evening, and welcome to Bond Secure Wellness Arena for the 2025 Woodmont High graduation. We are honored to celebrate your student. Graduates, please prepare for the processional. Audience, please stand.
class of 2025. Congratulations. I realize now that this is the last time that we're all going to be together. So I'd like to take a quick selfie of us before we leave. All right, now please, graduates, friends, family, please get ready for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Graduates, you may be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to Bon Secours Wellness Arena to celebrate the class of 2025. My name is Melissa Patterson, and I'm the principal of Woodmont High School. I want to welcome everyone and thank you for coming to such an important celebration. A special thank you to our Greenville County Board of Trustees attending today's ceremony. To families, friends, faculty, staff gathered here today, thank you for being here. Thank you for the support you've given, and thank you for help create the village that raised the class of 2025. We are grateful for you. Now to our graduates, the Woodmont High School class of 2025. Let me say it clearly and proudly. I am beyond honored to stand before you today, not just as your principal, but as someone who truly admires you. 4 years ago, you walked into Woodmont High School as wide-eyed freshmen. Some of you were scared of getting lost, others just scared of the unknown. Now you're walking out as leaders, thinkers, dreamers, and doers. You've faced challenges with courage, and you've met opportunity with open arms. You've led pep rallies, performed on stages, won championships. Shout out to Jaden and Teresa, our most recent state champions. And maybe even lost a few games. But you always kept your heads high. You learned that success isn't always measured by the scoreboard, but the effort, the growth, and how many times you get back up. You're a class that didn't wait for greatness to find you. You created it. You were the spark, the beginning of something powerful. You brought the momentum that pushed Woodmont into a new era of academic success, raising the bar, inspiring your classmates, and proving that excellence lives right here on West Georgia Road. You have taught me what it truly means to be a Wildcat by showing your pride, resilience, and heart. You have cheered each other on, showing up for one another and pushing through together. But what makes me most proud is not just what you've done here, but what I know you will take with you, the spirit of kindness. In a world that can feel loud, divided, and uncertain, I believe you are exactly what it needs. People who lead with compassion, who stand up for others, who know that kindness isn't weakness, but strength. You've shown that here in your classrooms, hallways, teams, and clubs. And I have no doubt you'll carry the same energy into the world beyond these doors. So as you go out, whether it's to college, the military, the workforce, whether you graduated summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or just thank you loudy, go with confidence, go with heart, and always, always fly your W. Not just for Woodmont, but for yourselves. Today you leave as graduates, but you will forever be Wildcats, and you will always be the class that started the climb. Class of 2025, I'm proud of you, I believe in you, and I cannot wait to see the kindness, courage, and brilliance you bring to the world. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, district staff, school administrators, teachers, family, friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates. It's my great honor to stand before you today. Before I begin, on behalf of the class of 2025, I would like to take a moment to thank you to all those present today. No matter your relation to your graduate, you are in this room because you have had an impact on their life. Without your continuous support and belief in our capabilities, we would not be where we are today. And for that, I would like to thank the individuals here today in support of us graduates. I would also like to take a moment to thank God for the blessings He gives us and for allowing us to all be here today. Anyone who knows me knows that my favorite show is the competition show Survivor. For those not familiar with the show, the key to winning the competition is summed up in its motto, outwit, outplay, and outlast. While life is not a competition show, I believe the key to winning life can be summed up in 3 words as well. These are character, choice, and chance. Character is the morals possessed by an individual. It's making decisions with others in mind and not just oneself. Choice consists of the factors individuals choose to prioritize in their life. It encompasses their values by a simple question of what they decide to prioritize when given a multitude of options. And finally, chance. Chance is the probability that something will happen naturally without being forced. Throughout the past 12 years of our lives, we have begun deciding the kind of life we want to live. We are realizing who we are as individuals, not just as a member of a group. We are developing our morals and where we draw the line between what is morally acceptable and what is not. We have also been able to overcome obstacles to develop key skills. From global pandemics to hurricanes in upstate South Carolina, we have persevered through difficult situations, allowing us to develop our character. This character was impacted by our choices, and it will continue to be so. Who will we choose to associate ourselves with? How will we treat others around us? What will we prioritize in our lives? Up until this point, our choices have largely been chosen for us, but now is our chance to determine who we want to be and how we will choose to become that person. As we leave here today, we're determining who we want to be. You have the chance to become who you want to be. All you have to do is choose to take the steps to make your dream life a reality. Philippians 3:13-14 says, "Brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself yet to have taken hold of it, but one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead. I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus." There's always a chance for your life to become what you want it to be, but this chance is dependent upon your choices and your character. Thank you.
Good afternoon, graduates. My name is Samantha Jeter, and I'm honored to stand before you today as the Salutatorian of the class of 2025. For those of you who don't know me, I'm an identical twin. And before you ask, yes, I'm the oldest. No, I don't care about your second cousin who's also a twin. And yes, I'm only older by a few minutes, but it still counts. There's a strange duality that comes with being a twin. I've spent most of my life answering to a name that wasn't mine. As a child, I genuinely didn't understand that my sister and I were 2 separate people. I thought we were the same, a single entity, but we weren't. And as I grew older, I began to feel the weight of that reality, the burden of walking through life with a mirror at my side. The questions from strangers, the constant comparisons. We'd be side by side in the grocery store and someone would stop us. Are y'all twins? Can you read each other's minds? Who's smarter? How do people tell you apart? The last question always opened a door to a strange, uninvited game of spot the difference. Well, this one's got a longer face. This one has a freckle on her nose. This one looks like she weighs a little more. It was always framed as harmless curiosity, but over time, those comparisons sank in. They made me start wearing my hair down every day just to make my face look shorter. They made me buy makeup to cover the freckles on my nose. And eventually, they led me down a path of self-doubt and self-destruction. I found myself fighting an eating disorder that nearly took my life. I had to rebuild not just my health, but my identity. I don't share this to earn sympathy or tell a sob story. I share it to show how quietly and deeply comparison can hurt, and how common it is. And here's the truth. That pressure doesn't just affect twins. It's something every single person in this room has felt. The pressure to be enough, to measure up, to win the invisible contest we imagine everyone else is watching. So today, I want to challenge that. I want to encourage each graduate here to stop measuring yourself against the people around you and start reflecting on how far you have come. Because at the end of the day, the number of cords around your neck doesn't define you. The number of people cheering in the stands doesn't define you. Not your GPA, not your scholarships, not your popularity, not your social media feed. What matters is that you're here, that you made it, that you carved your own path through setbacks, through stress, through self-doubt, and you arrived diploma in hand. When you walk across this stage today, don't think about the person who scored higher on the math test or the student covered in cords. Think about your journey, your resilience, and your growth. Because growth doesn't happen through comparison, it happens through self-acceptance. A flower doesn't grow by leaning over to inspect the ones beside it. It grows by turning its face towards the sun. When you stop looking sideways and start looking up, that's where confidence begins. So congratulations, class of 2025. We've made it on our own paths and our own ways, and that is something to be proud of. Thank you.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. For those who do not know me, my name is Cameron Johnson, and I have had the honor of serving as your student body president this school year. Today, I want to be the first to say congratulations. Every late night, early morning, an obstacle you faced has brought us to this moment, and I couldn't be more proud to stand here with you. Let's be honest, our senior year didn't go exactly as planned. From hurricanes that canceled weeks of school and football games to rescheduling spirit weeks, and only to have a snowstorm wipe out half of the rescheduled one. And just our luck, it rained prom weekend. But still, we showed up, we adapted, we found joy in the chaos of moments that didn't go perfectly. We didn't let setbacks define our story. We defined our own. And that brings me to something that I believe we can apply to the rest of our lives. We must remember that our reaction determines our reach. Life will throw us circumstances beyond our control. Our senior year was proof of that. But what we can control is how we respond. Do we get stuck in frustration? Do we find courage to press on? Think about it. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before finally inventing the light bulb. Instead of giving up, he said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." Imagine trying that today. We would have just lit a candle and called it a vibe. And Walt Disney, he went bankrupt before building his empire. Can you imagine going broke over a cartoon mouse? But he didn't give up. Now we get roller coasters, animated classics, and overpriced churros. As we move on, turn our tassels, and prepare to wear a brand new hat, remember this: every challenge is also a chance to choose courage over fear, determination over doubt, progress over defeat, and most importantly, love over hate. To the class of 2025, I challenge you to reach as far, high, and wide as you can to make your mark on the world one worth remembering. So remember, your reaction determines your reach. So choose to react in a way that moves you and others forward and not backwards. Thank you for allowing me to serve as your student body president this school year. This is Cameron Johnson signing off. Now for a note from the class of 2025. We thank you for coming to celebrate this special occasion. We have worked very hard over the years for this honor and are excited to walk across the stage to receive our diplomas. The class of 2025 asks you to honor us by giving each graduate their time and spotlight as we walk across the stage. Please do not yell, clap, or cheer when our names are called. We know you love and support us, but when you interrupt the ceremony, all eyes in the arena are on you, when they should be on us. We ask that you hold your applause until after the names have been called so you do not steal the spotlight away from us during this brief yet monumental moment. Again, thank you for coming and all you have done for us. From the class of 2025. Please stand for the playing of our alma mater.
You may be seated. Floor leaders, please prepare to receive diplomas. To our audience, again, we remind you to please hold all applause until all graduates have crossed the stage so that each family member can hear their student's name called. Where are your Val and Sal? Your Val and Sal? Ashlyn Nicole Sellers, with highest honor, AP Capstone Diploma recipient, IB Diploma candidate. Samantha Rose Jeter, with high honor, AP Capstone Diploma recipient, IB Diploma candidate. Cameron Michaela Johnson, with honor. John Crew Lehman, with honor, AP Capstone Diploma candidate. Dayana Dior Adams Gatewood, nail technology completer. Tyler John Atkins, with honor, digital art and design completer, project Lead the Way pre-engineering completer. Jamie Scott AG, building construction cluster completer. Charlie Vanice Aiken, family and consumer science completer, health science completer. Christine Donna Alexander, family and consumer science completer. Trenton Lewis Alexander, mechatronics integrated technologies completer. Alana Yesenia Allen, family and consumer science completer. Anita Leandra Alvarez. Sandra Isabel Alvarez, with honor. Kyra Egypt Archibald. Samantha Grace Armstrong, with honor, aesthetics completer, general management completer. Sophia Ariola, with honor, health science completer. Lucas Sean Osborne, diesel engine technology completer. Jocelyn Aveyaneda Milian. Ariella Faith Bahadur, with honor, IB Diploma candidate. Joanna Khalid Badini, with honor, family and consumer science completer. Madison Grace Baker, cosmetology completer. Zion Nasai Baldwin. Caitlin Mary Ballard, with honor, IB diploma candidate. Sophia Catherine Bain, family and consumer science completer. Victoria Fernanda Benegas, marketing communications completer. Bailey Joyce Barber. Joshua Nicaeus Barksdale, marketing communications completer. Julia Taylor Barnes, nail technology completer. Taylor Gibson Barnwell, diesel engine technology completer. Gary Ethan Bay, with honor, AP capstone diploma candidate, project lead the way pre-engineering completer. Hannah Sophia Beckett, with honor. Ezekiel Oren Belcher, marketing communications completer. Cameron Zachary Bennett. Kateri Delia Bergen, family and consumer science completer. Riley Stephen Berger, diesel engine technology completer. Joseph Viachese Berry Jr. Joshua Allen Berry. Alyssa Marie Billadou, with honor. Blake Cameron Blymiller, sports medicine completer. Olivia Rose Boucher, with honor, AP capstone diploma recipient, IB diploma candidate. Gavin Michael Bolden. Catherine Elizabeth Brandt. Taylor Brandt Ulrich, general management completer. Ava Marie Brennan. Joseph Houston Bright, with honor, machine tool technology completer. Cheyenne Lamaya Brock, health science completer. Madison Sarah Brodsky, with honor, family and consumer science completer, health science completer. Jalea Naomi Broughton, cosmetology completer. Peyton Marino Broughton, with honor, project lead the way pre-engineering completer. Zaria Shanerica Brown. Jada Brittany Browning, health science completer. Judah Stephen Bryson. Naomi Grace Buell, with honor, health science completer. Nevaeh Renee Baumgardner, health science completer. Isaac O'Neill Burns, general management completer. James Lawrence Burns, machine tool technology completer. Connor Riley Byers, automotive technology completer. Solomon Abdil Bird, general management completer. McCall Yareli Calderon Rojas, health science completer. Alibra Lamira Callahan, with honor, digital art and design completer. Savannah Faye Camden, emergency fire management services completer. Gary Christopher Cannon, project lead the way pre-engineering completer. Philip Riley Carias. Logan James Carnicle, agricultural plant and animal systems completer. Caitlin Jean Marie Carroll, agricultural plant and animal systems completer. Christopher Mitchell Dean Carroll. Ja'Cory Isaiah Carter. Brandon Lanier Cato Jr., general management completer. Sarah Catherine Cato, family and consumer science completer. Jacqueline Nicole Cesati Sanchez, cosmetology completer. Molly Elizabeth Chapman, with honor, AP capstone diploma recipient. Zymaria Alexis Chapman, health science completer. Gabriel Alexander Childers, with honor, AP capstone diploma candidate, project lead the way pre-engineering completer. Laura Ansley Childress, horticulture completer. Samara Elizabeth Clark, Brianna Clemente Gonzalez, with honor. Inea Bajay Colbert, General Management Completer. Mackenzie Janine Collin, Family and Consumer Science Completer. Lana Eden Collins, Digital Art and Design Completer. Jacob Trevor Compton. Sarah Jane Conrad, Cosmetology Completer. Gavin Jeffrey Cook, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology Completer. Cade Grayson Cooksey, with honor, Sports Medicine Completer. Braden David Coombs. Sophia Lexis Corso. Janyo Ivan Koto, Project Lead the Way Pre-Engineering Completer. Logan James Crane, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems Completer. Cassidy Lynn Cresswell, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems Completer. Jaden Reeves Crocker, Emergency Fire Management Services Completer, Emergency Medical Services Completer. Chancey John Cummings. Alexandria Angel Curry, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems Completer, Family and Consumer Science Completer. Aris Joseph Damiano. Muhammad Akir Jabbar Daniel. Clay Scott Darnell, Health Science Completer. Jamaica Rashawn Davis, Automation and Robotics Completer, General Management Completer. Kaylin Kyrell Davis. Kylie Elizabeth Davis, Cosmetology Completer. Raykevion Ty Avery Davis Edwards. Savannah Leanne DeLauder, Family and Consumer Science Completer, Health Science Completer. Gracia Alondra Delgado Castillo. Natalie Delgado Castillo. Brooklyn Reese Devlin, with honor, Family and Consumer Science Completer. Antonio Raul Diaz II, Emergency Fire Management Services Completer. Tristan Joseph Diaz, Health Science Completer. Denari Royale Dillard, Marketing Communications Completer. Tony Eliseo Dominguez, Diesel Engine Technology Completer. Joshua Manuel Dominguez Mendoza. Micah Elisha Donald, with honor, Barber Master Hair Care Completer. Avery Austin Durrett, with honor, Sports Medicine Completer. Janiyah Sine Dukes. Chaz Stephen Duncan, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology Completer. Corey Alexandra Duncan, with honor, Health Science Completer. Miley Rose Deerhog, with honor. Amanda Anyala Edwards, with honor. Berkeley Faith Ecker. Kaylee Grace Ellenberg, Health Science Completer. Marina Celise Ellerbrook. Jalen Nicole Ann England, Cosmetology Completer. Connor Isaiah English, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology Completer. Brett Harold Erickson, Health Science Completer. Shane Wesley Erskine. Jose Luis Esquivel Chavaria. Cole Michael Estat, with honor, IB Diploma candidate. Tamara Jean Estep, Health Science Completer. Madison Alexandria Etris, Cosmetology Completer. Hunter Lewis Eubanks, with honor, Mechatronics Integrated Technologies Completer. Aya Sophia Marie Avrendelek, with honor. Sibel Ann Avrendelik, with honor. Ayla Elizabeth Findley, with honor, Health Science Completer. Nicholas Fernandez, Building Construction Cluster Completer. Joshua David Feisey, Jacob Colby Fickling, Lillian Grace Fidelke with honor, Dylan Reese Fields with honor, Nazuri O'Shea Fleming Perry, General Management Completer, Lana Renee Fletcher with honor, Health Science Completer, Adam Stephen Fleury with honor, Project Lead the Way Pre-Engineering Completer, Carlos Flores Morales, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology Completer, Connor Ray Ford, Welding Technology Completer, Brock Arthur Ford, Brooklyn Nicole Fowler, Gavin Ace Fowler with honor, Mateo Francisco Lopez, Family and Consumer Science Completer, Camden Michael Frazier with honor, Project Lead the Way Pre-Engineering Completer, Kamaje Rodriguez Freeman, Health Science Completer, Franca Even Frenzo with honor, IB Diploma Candidate, Wesley Kaysen Alexander Friedman, Sports Medicine Completer, Blake Garrett Furr with honor, Savannah Gabrielle Gainey, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems Completer, Marketing Communications Completer, Alexis Kira Gamber, Lauren Janae Garner, Family and Consumer Science Completer, Kira Lisa Nakisha Garraway, Khalees Amira Gabrielle Garrett with honor, Project Lead the Way Pre-Engineering Completer, Samaya LaShawn Garrett, Anarella Garrido, Health Science Completer, Chance Michael Craig Garrison, Messiah Amir Garrison, General Management Completer, Egypt Amor Gentry with honor, Aesthetics Completer, Gary Scott Gibbs Jr., Agricultural Mechanics and Technology Completer, Brazil Tatiana Glenn, Demetrius Javante Glimp, Family and Consumer Science Completer, Davis Jeffrey Godleski with honor, Christian Noe Gomez, Health Science Completer, David Gonzalez, Nevin Sambikos Gordick, Marketing Communications Completer, Akari Nastasia Gordon, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer. Royce Thomas Gordon, with honor. Lydia Gorelli, with honor. Nathan Dwayne Goss, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer. Michael Alexander Grace. Janaya Jantia Green, Family and Consumer Science completer, Nail Technology completer. Bryson Dante Gregory Jr., Marketing Communications completer. Brianna Selena Griffin, Cosmetology completer. Haley Samari Griffin. Brianna Rose Grillmeyer, Marketing Communications completer. Brianna Jewel Galad, with honor, Family and Consumer Science completer. Jake Ryan Gamala, with honor. Jasmine Diana Inez Gutierrez. Omar Angel Gutierrez. Nadine Marie Guider, with honor. Brian Alberto Guzman Baroa. My Angel Nevaeh Hackett. Jabari Monte Hailstock, General Management completer. Elijah Samuel Halstead, with honor. James Tanner Haney. Cyrus Zechariah Harmoning, Digital Art and Design completer. Jamira Ariel Harrell, Health Science completer. Anthony Takeem Harris, Jr. Keon Anthony Harris, Business Information Management completer, General Management completer. Brianna Malay Harrison, Family and Consumer Science completer. Joshua Glenn Harrison, Marketing Communications completer. Rodney Kanaje Tyshawn Harrison. Callan Renee Hahn, with honor. Anaya Makai Haylock, with honor. Carter Braden Hedstrom, Digital Art and Design completer. Hayden Allen Heil, with honor, Project Lead the Way Pre-Engineering completer. Brandon Reese Henderson, Culinary Arts Management completer, General Management completer. Kamara Elise Henderson, Culinary Arts Management completer. Skylar Mackenzie Henderson, with honor. Noah Ethan Hinkles, Machine Tool Technology completer. Karina Yasmin Hernandez. Caden Michael Harriman, with honor, Aerospace Engineering Technology completer. Pietro Charles Heidi, with honor. Tyjay Michael Hayward. Michael Scott Hibler, with honor, Health Science completer. Ashante Alexis Hill, General Management completer. Emery Malik Hill, General Management completer. Charleston Gray Hips, with honor. Derek Vannerith Hoon, with honor, IB Diploma candidate. Haley Beth Hogue, with honor, IB Diploma candidate. Ariana Andrea Holmes, Family and Consumer Science completer, Health Science completer. William Trey Horton, Diesel Engine Technology completer. Kamaya Linda Howard, Family and Consumer Science completer. Isabella Lucia Waville, IB Diploma candidate. Trevon Marquez Hunter, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Anaria Denasia Hurley, General Management completer, Health Science completer. Caitlin Louise Hudson, with honor, IB Diploma candidate, Family and Consumer Science completer. Joshua Ibarra Martinez, with honor, Marketing Communications completer. Jemiah Amari Irby, Health Science completer, Marketing Communications completer. Josiah Camden Irby, with honor, Marketing Communications completer. Emma Claire Jackson, with honor, Sports Medicine completer. Janaya Tony Marie Jackson, Health Science completer. Makia Iviana Jackson, Culinary Arts Management completer. Malachi Azarius Jackson, Digital Art and Design completer. Micah Liddell Jackson, with honor. Layla Sophia James, Health Science completer. Alyssa Elaine Janke, with honor, Cosmetology completer. Ariana Josephine Javery, Welding Technology completer. Emery Christian Otis Jenkins, Marketing Communications completer. Joe O'Neill Jennings Jr., Marketing Communications completer. Anna Grace Jennings Hall, Cosmetology completer. Emilia Margot Jeter, with honor, Project Lead the Way, Pre-Engineering completer. Colt Jackson Allen Jewell, Marketing Communications completer. Aiden Lewis Johnson. Ava Lauren Johnson, Family and Consumer Science completer. Josiah Demaje Johnson, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Kimberly Brittany Aaliyah Johnson, with honor. Marquez Anthony Zykeem Johnson, Marketing Communications completer. Stephen Gene Johnson Jr., with honor. Veronica Elizabeth Johnson, Family and Consumer Science completer. William Jabari Johnson, General Management completer. Zoe Michaela Johnson Piner. Dwayne Trent Jones, Health Science completer. Joseph Dwayne Jones Jr., Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Mackenzie Emma Jones, with honor, Family and Consumer Science completer. Travis Andre Jordan, Marketing Communications completer. Madison Cheyenne Kellett, Cosmetology completer. Jadance Unique Kearns. River Ray Kessler, Health Science completer, Family and Consumer Science completer. Fred Best King IV, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer, Family and Consumer Science completer. Peyton Alexandria King, Family and Consumer Science completer. Emma Elizabeth Koenig, with honor. Maxim Sergeyevich Kruglov, Building Construction Cluster completer. Isabella Christine Kugler, with honor, Project Lead the Way, Pre-Engineering completer. Abigail Rose Ladwig, with honor, Aesthetics completer. Nevaeh Renee Legrune, Cosmetology completer. DeMarcus Anthony Lampkin. Jacob Tavares Land, Building Construction Cluster completer. Layla Carol Ann Landrum, with honor, IB Diploma candidate. Reagan Elizabeth Lacerna, with honor, Cosmetology completer. Carrie Lynn Joanne Lee, Family and Consumer Science completer. Jaden Alexandria Lee, Cosmetology completer, Aesthetics completer. Spencer Quinidrick Jakeith Lee. Caitlin Olivia Linhart. Mason Michael Lett, Marketing Communications completer. Victor Davion Leverett. Maya Levert, with honor, IB Diploma candidate. Tayana Zamaria Lewis, Cosmetology completer. Gianna Lynn Leidy, Health Science completer. Hannah Starr Limbaugh. Cheyenne Nicole Littlejohn, with honor, Family and Consumer Science completer. Timoteo Lopez Lopez. Samuel Venance Lorenz. Avaria Sanai Deskai Luris Smith, Health Science completer. Jesse Michael Lucas, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Austin Jeffrey Lutke, with honor, AP Capstone Diploma candidate. Riley Thomas Lutke, with honor, AB Capstone Diploma candidate, Project Lead the Way pre-engineering completer. Caleb Edward Lufkin. Benjamin Troy Luker, Aerospace Engineering Technology completer. Dalgier O'Shantz Mack, Barber, Master Hair Care completer. Jaiterius Sincere Antrez Mack. Avery Grace Malone, with honor, Family and Consumer Science completer. Daniela Marin Gaviria, with honor. Mariana Denise Massey, Family and Consumer Science completer. Ariana Nicole Masters, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer and Family and Consumer Science completer. Gwyneth Jolie Masterson. Enrique Miguel Mateus. Paris Nevea Mays, with honor, Family and Consumer Science completer, Health Science completer. Caitlin Olivia Maccabee. Angelina Nicole McDonald, Health Science completer. Talon Keith McDonald, General Management completer. Kayla Zion McLaughlin, Building Construction Cluster completer. Tatum Riley McNeely, with honor, Family and Consumer Science completer. Nyla Janae Medley, Aesthetics completer, Family and Consumer Science completer. Jamima Mendez Moreno. Gabriela Alexa Mendoza, with honor, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer. Ryan James Mitchenfelder, with honor, Project Lead the Way pre-engineering completer. Haley Leana Milanese, Health Science completer. Alyssa Dawn Miller, Marketing Communications completer. Datraylan Ontario Lamont Miller. Jada Danae Miller, with honor, Barber Master Hair Care completer. Kaylee Alexis Miller, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer. Malaysia Ayana Miller, with honor, Marketing Communications completer. Jalen Keyshawn Milton, General Management completer. Kaideja Janika Milton, Cosmetology completer. Passion Giselle Milton. Isabel Gracia Mojica, Welding Technology completer. Jason Antonio Mojica, Emergency Fire Management Services completer, Emergency Medical Services completer. John Alexis Montano Solano, with honor. Nathan Joseph Moody. Demario Martell Moore II, Family and Consumer Science completer. America Marlette Moreno Fontaine, Clean Energy Technology completer. Bianca Shea Morgan, Family and Consumer Science completer. Emma Grace Morris, with honor, Family and Consumer Science completer, Health Science completer. Grayson Reedy Morris, with honor. Joshua Elbert Morris, Jr. Dina Danielle Morton. Phoenix Mark Murray, Diesel Engine Technology completer. Stephen Emmanuel Neal, Machine Tool Technology completer. Joshua Michael Niederer, with honor, Project Lead the Way Pre-Engineering completer. Cassidy Naomi Neves, with honor. A Liliana Takea Nuwalo, with honor. Morgan Danielle Newland, with honor, Culinary Arts Management completer. Hunter Ray Newman, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Elijah Michael Northcutt. Alicia Patricia O'Connell, with honor, IB Diploma candidate. Terrence Joseph Oglesby, General Management completer. Carson Adair Olivier, with honor. Braden Curtis Opperman, with honor, Sports Medicine completer. Liliana Yasmin Orozco, with honor. Antonio Albertinos Owens, Jr., Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Brandon Alexander Owens, with honor, AP Capstone Diploma candidate, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer. Taylor Dane Owens, Family and Consumer Science completer. Walter Payne Owensby, with honor, Emerging Automotive Research completer. Quentin Alex Paduano, with honor. The last one? Okay. Nyla Michelle Palmer, with honor, Health Science completer. She's here. Okay. Sean William Panzetta, Health Science completer. Mason Wayne Parker, Welding Technology completer. William Duncan Parker, with honor, Project Lead the Way Pre-Engineering completer. Wayne Darrell Parkman, General Management completer. Caden Christian Parry, with honor, IB Diploma candidate. Taitlin Alyssa Partridge. Daniel Isai Payan Bustamante. Jadance Carmen Peck, Health Science completer. Orlando Jafet Pedraza, Health Science completer. Carlos Stephen Pena Aguilera. Evan Ryan Penland, Diesel Engine Technology completer. Fabian Perez, Marketing Communications completer. Lex Connor Phillips, Marketing Communications completer. Ramaya Sine Pitts, Cosmetology completer, General Management completer. Jaden Antonio Polite. Elijah Dean Steele Ponder. Raheem Khalid Porcher. Chevy Ryder Posey, Diesel Engine Technology completer. Hannah Lauren Powell, with honor, IB Diploma candidate. James Robert Powers, Automotive Technology completer. Colton Michael Presley, Emergency Automotive Research completer. Xavier Centel Pruitt, Family and Consumer Science completer. Isabel Gavina Grace Puente, with honor, IB Diploma candidate. Talon Beckett Pulliam, General Management completer, Welding Technology completer. William David Pyatt, Emerging Automotive Research completer, Welding Technology completer. Grace Isabel Randall. Justin Thomas Rodericus, with honor. Samantha Nicole Rodericus, with honor. Brianna Renee Reddy, Nail Technology completer. Cameron Drew Rector, with honor, Health Science completer. Mira Grace Reich, with honor, Health Science completer. Kayla Victoria Reyes, with honor. Keely Danielle Rice, Family and Consumer Science completer. Brenaya Kamari Richardson, Cosmetology completer. Thane Kinman Richardson, with honor, Digital Art and Design completer. Madison Elizabeth Rose Riley, Marketing Communications completer. Abigail Elizabeth Ritchie, with honor. Kaylee Alyssa Robertson, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Haizawan Demarcus Shahid Robinson, Barber Master Hair Care completer. Madeline Grace Robinson, with honor, AP Capstone Diploma candidate. Zachary Blake Robinson, General Management completer. Tayshawn Allen Rockwell, General Management completer. Roman Angel Rodriguez, General Management completer. Ariana Jalen Roeder, Sports Medicine completer. Noah Julian Rohrbaugh, Machine Tool Technology completer. Emily Elise Roseman, with honor, Health Science completer. Andrew Christopher Rowe, Digital Art and Design completer. Stephen Jonathan Royster. Lila Faith Roop, with honor. Lorenzo Kamaije Russell, Jr., Marketing Communications completer. Joshua Steve Segway, Welding Technology completer. Matthias Ignacio Sanchez Matamala, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer. Alani Marie Santos, with honor. Hayden Gray Satterfield. Kelsey Peyton Scott, with honor. Mia Christina Scott, Family and Consumer Science completer. Katerina Sebastian Diego, Horticulture completer. Selah Lavinia Sakerchak, Cosmetology completer and Family and Consumer Science completer. Widad Sinosi. Denzel Enrique Sewer, Building Construction Cluster completer. Alina Miraz Sharma, with honor, IB Diploma candidate, Health Science completer. Trinity Page Shaw, with honor. Austin Terrell Shelton. Teresa Anna Shepard, with honor, Health Science completer. Malcolm Shaman Shepard, Marketing Communications completer. Jacob Riddick Shirley. Jennifer Kylie Simmons, Family and Consumer Science completer. Logan Scott Simonsick, Digital Art and Design completer. Julissa Kimura Simpson, Health Science completer. Silav Islam Cindy, with honor, Family and Consumer Science completer. Jordan Andrew Sink. Brianna Marie Skinner, Health Science completer. Anila Zariah Smith, with honor, Health Science completer. Cole Alexander Smith, Health Science completer. Daniel Stephen Smith, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Jariah Elise Smith, Marketing Communications completer. Jordan Kai Smith, Barber, Master Hair Care completer. LeVar San Juan Smith, Jr. Michael Allen Smith. Promise Tania Smith. Trevar Kawan Smith, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Tamagio Ramias Snotty Edens. Dylan Thomas Spade. Braden Danny Spain, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Delaney Nicole Spencer, Cosmetology completer. Gabrielle Kiera Rochelle Stewart. Gabriella Olivia Stewart, Health Science completer. Eva Leanne Stiles, Family and Consumer Science completer, Health Science completer, and Sports Medicine completer. Dylan Andrew Stockton, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer. Zachary Elam Stokes. Ryan Philip Story, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Clara Mackenzie Stout. Christopher James Streeter III, Health Science completer, Sports Medicine completer. Charlie Schroeder Streetman. Timothy James Strelo, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Channing Matthew Stiles. Josiah Ahmad Sullivan, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Julia Ayana Sullivan, Aesthetics completer. Tamira Janae Sullivan. Zoe Sincere Sullivan. Draquez Sharif Jahid Sullivan Pugh. Noah Matthew Zamansky, with honor, Health Science completer, Sports Medicine completer. Mexibin Hazar Tahir. Caden Ann Alexander Tate, with honor, Health Science completer. Jakari Orlando Taylor. Elvis Telez Cruz, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer. Ethan Sloan Templeton, Digital Art and Design completer. Xavier Christian Terrell, with honor. Sarah Irina Turvo, with honor, Sports Medicine completer. Madison Marie Tebow Griffin, Marketing Communications completer. Antonio Jabois Thomas, Barber, Master Hair Care completer. Aralai McKenna Thompson, with honor. Sean Allen Thompson. Lily Diana Thurman, Aesthetics completer. Russell Jose Thurman, General Management completer. Samuel Stephen Thurston, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer. Keyshawn Marquez Todd Adams. Chloe Madison Tony, with honor, Aesthetics completer. Jamari Imani Townsend, General Management completer. Kendrick Levon Clayton Tylers Jr. Jack Thomas Urso, with honor, Project Lead the Way Pre-Engineering completer. Benjamin Caleb Van Dokkelar. Matthew Luther Crawford Vargas, Agricultural Mechanics and Technology completer, Horticulture completer. Lucas Claude Varnador. Andrea Michelle Veenstra Haro, with honor. Emma Grace Vinson, Marketing Communications completer. Jacob Arthur Warrer. Nolan Kai Walker, Marketing Communications completer. Savannah Noel Walker Miller, Horticulture completer. Cameron Douglas Wallace, General Management completer. Miracle Kiana Wallace, Health Science completer. Dylan Richard Ward, with honor, Networking and Cybersecurity completer, Welding Technology completer. Nicole Elizabeth Warden, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer. Mariah Brooklyn Warfield, Aerospace Engineering Technology completer. Colin Gabriel Warren, with honor. Madeline Faye Warrington, with honor. Caden Lee Wedekine, Welding Technology completer. Alicia Sophia Weissner. Kaylee Nicole Wellens. Matthew David West, with honor, Agricultural Plant and Animal Systems completer. Jocelyn Elizabeth Whalen. Delon Martell White, Jr. Austin Matthias Whiten, Diesel Engine Technology completer. Courtney Denver Whiteside, Culinary Arts Management completer. Jonathan Carlisle Whitmire. Colleen Hope Witt, with honor, Nail Technology completer. Kinsley Grace Witt, with honor, Nail Technology completer. O.C. Weidman, Jr. Isaiah Jadiel Widener. Tajay Nalik Jameer Williams, Family and Consumer Science completer. Tavares Lamal Williams, Jr. Taurus Lee Williams, Jr. Amari Tazir DeMonte Williford, Web and Digital Communications completer. Braylon Marquise Wilson, with honor. Christopher Greg Wilson, Jr., Project Lead the Way, Pre-Engineering completer. Jada Jamesia Lavinia Wilson, with honor, Culinary Arts Management completer. Charles Bryce Winnie, Emergency Automotive Research completer, Project Lead the Way, Pre-Engineering completer. Nathan Carl Witzke, Building Construction Cluster completer. Joseph Taylor Wood, with honor. Markyla Tanasia Wright, with honor, Welding Technology completer. Michael Anthony Wright. Simone Gabrielle Wyatt, with honor, Sports Medicine completer. Caden Michael Yazerski. Sean Michael Corrigan York, Project Lead the Way, Pre-Engineering completer. Destiny Hope Young. Janaya Liasia Young. Trenton Omar Young, Mechatronics Integrated Technologies completer. Layla Helena Zeman, with honor, Culinary Arts Management completer. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the Woodmont High School class of 2025. Thank you. You know I can't walk, right?
Will the graduating class of 2025 please stand? You have completed the requirements for a high school diploma as prescribed by the South Carolina Department of Education. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the superintendent and the board of trustees of the school district of Greenville County, I now declare you 2025 graduates of Woodmont High School. Please move your tassels. Congratulations.
Floor leaders, please prepare for the recessional. Congratulations, class of 2025.